Science for me. Units of measurement. A process that uses numbers to describe a physical quantity is called measurement. This is done to compare them to each other. Units of measurement are the standards provided for our comparisons so that the measurements refer to the same thing. Fact: a stadium wasn't originally a place where sporting events were held, but rather a unit of distance roughly 185 meters in length. Laws of science. The statement that is based on repeated experimental observations is called a scientific law. A scientific law is always applied under the same condition. Fact: history tells that Isaac Newton was not a good student. He did not excel in studies. During his school years, he disliked poetry and literature and was fascinated by technology and mechanics. He developed sundial, which was very accurate. World's greatest minds. Engineers are people who invent, design, analyze, build and test machines, systems and structures. They use materials to fulfill objectives and requirements of people. The word engineer, Latin ingeniator, is derived from the Latin words ingeniare, to contrive, devise, and ingenium, cleverness. Big Bang. The universe is expanding day by day. The Big Bang model explains the expansion of the universe. It is a cosmological model. The age of the universe, or Big Bang, is considered equal to 13.8 billion years. Big Bang also explains the broad range of phenomena such as cosmic microwave background, observable universe, and light elements, etc. Ayurveda. Ayurveda, with its historical roots in the Indian subcontinent, is a traditional science of medicine. According to the main classical Ayurveda texts, the transformation of medical knowledge began from the gods to sages and then to human physicians. Fact: Ayurveda is comparable to pre-modern Chinese and European systems of medicine. However, beginning in the 1960s, Ayurveda has been advertised as alternative medicine in the Western world. All about airplanes. An airplane is a fixed-wing aircraft that is powered or propelled forward by the thrust from a jet engine, propeller, or rocket engine. Airplanes have a variety of sizes, shapes, and wing configurations. Airplane is widely used for recreation, transportation of goods and people, and military and research. Throughout the world, commercial airplanes transport more than 4 billion passengers and more than 200 billion ton-kilometers of cargo annually. Nanoscience. Nanoscience is a combination of the word nano from the Greek nanos or Latin nanus, meaning dwarf, and the word science, meaning knowledge. Nano refers to many objects with 10 to 9 1 billionth or similar power. 1 billionth of a meter is called a nanometer. For better, nm. For better understanding, we can state that a human hair is about 100,000 nanometers thick. Medical terms. A disease is a disorder of structure or function of any organ in a human, animal, or plant which produces specific symptoms or affects a specific location. It is not a direct result of physical injury. Fact: after needing 13 liters of blood for a surgery at the age of 13, a man named James Harrison pledged to donate blood once he turned 18. It was discovered that his blood contained a rare antigen which cured Rhesus disease. He has donated blood a record of 1,000 times and saved 20 lakh lives. Gems. Throughout history, we have heard about gemstones playing various roles in myths and legends. Some of them are believed to have special powers, but all of them are very attractive and beautiful. Each gemstone is different with a special color, birthplace and story. Force of friction. The force that opposes motion of any surface that is in contact is called friction. There are 4 types of friction: static, sliding, rolling and fluid friction. Static, sliding and rolling friction occur between solid surfaces. Fluid friction occurs in liquids and gases. C.V. Raman. Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman, 7 November 1888 to 21 November 1970, was an Indian physicist born in the former Madras province in India, presently the state of Tamil Nadu, who carried out groundbreaking work in the field of light scattering, which earned him the Nobel Prize for Physics. He discovered that when light traverses a transparent material, some of the deflected light changes wavelength. This phenomenon is subsequently known as Raman effect. Fact: in 1932, Raman and his student Suri Bhagwantam discovered that photons of light carry angular momentum. In quantum terms, photons possess a property called spin. Light and other forms of electromagnetic radiation pass their angular momentum onto atoms that absorb them.